Well, welcome to this product demonstration for the ALLTEST DSD-863 methadone with alcohol. This is the standard carton. You'll see it contains 25 devices, so if you order a full manufacturer's pack of 25, this is what you will receive. The pack itself, if we open it, contains individual foil wrapped saliva tests and a full manufacturer's data sheet providing all the information on testing, cross-reactivity, sensitivity and selectivity. Inside what you receive is these foil-wrapped individual saliva test cassettes, and these are the direct saliva tests. You also will receive, whether you buy a full carton or individual tests, one of these evaluation cards. It's a multifunction evaluation card, and the only element that you are interested in when running this particular test is the saliva alcohol reading on the pad, which is located in the actual base of the tongue collector for saliva. There is the ALC mark. You'll see it has moved from a D design to an A design, which means we've reduced the number of columns from 3 to 2, requiring less saliva, and procedurally this gives you a much higher success rate when using this test. You'll see there's a control line at the handle end indicated by the C, and then the drug abbreviations align with where the test lines will or won't form if those drugs have been identified or not. So to run this test, you keep them foil wrapped until you're just ready to perform your test, and when you are, ensure that the donor has not had anything in the oral cavity for at least 20 minutes. That's nothing to eat or drink, no smoking. And when you're happy that that is the case, you would then remove the test from its foil pouch, ask them to move the tongue around the top teeth, the bottom teeth, front and rear, and then to lap the base of the mouth, and this will create a pool of saliva. And then you take the cover off and ask them to introduce this saliva tongue into the pool of saliva and allow it to start absorbing the saliva. And when it has done, you can then ask them to move that swab around the mouth again. That will ensure that you are picking up any residues of drug in the oral cavity. So what I'm going to do now is run this test on myself and demonstrate for you in about 5 minutes how to read the results. Now we've just removed this from sampling, and you can see what starts to happen as it absorbs saliva. You see those pink columns, the dye, moving upwards from the collection end here right the way through these results windows. You can leave this in the oral cavity until the control lines are showing, and we recommend that you do so. Now you can see by about 2.5 minutes I've got control line showing and all my test lines showing. This is a completely negative result for those 6 drug groups. That's how quick these tests are. You can resheath the test, but before you do so, at the 2-minute level, just compare the colour change on that pad in the alcohol window against this colour chart, and that will give you a correlation with the blood alcohol testing at the time of screening. This one's negative, hasn't changed colour at all. And then for your interpretation of your drug test results, you're simply looking, let me bring this into focus, for the presence or absence of a test line in the presence of a control line at the top of the column. And you can see we've got test lines for all 6 of these drug groups showing on this test as early as 2.5 to 3 minutes. Now, if you were getting no test line showing against one of these abbreviations or multiple, then you must allow at least 10 minutes for a test line to form and develop before you interpret that as a positive result. But for most of the tests you conduct, they will be negative, and you can move on to sampling and doing a further test as early as 2 or 3 minutes, as long as you've got that control line showing and all 6 of the test lines showing. Then that's fully negative, and the test lines won't change. By 10 minutes they will be fixed. So that is the DSD-863A-MTD in its new format, A design, demonstrated for you. Very simple and easy way to screen for 6 drug groups and alcohol in under 10 minutes. Thanks for watching.